Hi, my name is Leïla Mesaoudi. I'm the spokesperson of the Gauche Révolutionnaire in the French section of the CWI in France. The history of the Gauche Révolutionnaire with the CWI in France begins in the 90s. At that time, the capitulation to capitalism on the part of the French Communist Party and the other part, the Socialist Party, was accelerated by the Mitterrand years. This has demoralized large sections of the workers and the young people. The fall of the Berlin Wall and the collapse of the regimes in Eastern Europe deliver the final blow. And the far left in France is itself very affected. At that time, some organizations are operating a very sectarian withdrawal. Lutte ouvrière is defeatist. Others confused the fall of Stalinism with a victory against capitalism and adopt increasingly reformist positions. And the LCR, the bigger organization on the Trotskyist left in France, Ligue communiste révolutionnaire, former USFI French section, was largely crossed by the combination of demoralization and false enthusiasm. And this situation was reflected in the organization, the youth organization of the LCR, JCR, and JCR was in the middle of an internal battle. But a part of this youth, communist revolutionary youth, tried on the contrary, to promote a revolutionary orientation. Although it's clear that politically we were confused on many points, it wanted to create an authentic revolutionary organization around a revolutionary newspaper. And the acceleration finally came from the leadership of the LCR, which organized a break in October 90s, refusing to be in the minority in its youth organization. The majority of the youth organization, JCR, therefore, published in March 1991 the first issue of the new newspaper, L'Égalité. To this day, L'Égalité is the newspaper of the Gauche Révolutionnaire, the French section of the Committee for Workers International. Identified by this name, this JCR became JCR L'Égalité, and the opposition with the majority of the LCR leadership was increasingly strong. This is true in substance, in the construction of the Revolutionary Party, but also in intervention in youth struggles. The slogans and tactical choices about Gulf War in Iraq, student strikes against Jospin government, often conflict with those of the LCR leadership. So in October 92, the political bureau of the LCR announced that the JCR L'Égalité were not anymore speaking at the youth organization of the LCR. This results in the breakup and exclusion of the JCR activists who were members of the LCR in November 92. And the JCR Égalité then became the JCR Gauche Révolutionnaire. In 92, around the Youth Against Racism in Europe campaign and the big demo in October 92 in Brussels, JCR L'Égalité and JCR Gauche Révolutionnaire met the CWI and began working with. In 94, the JCR Gauche Révolutionnaire joined the Committee for Workers International as the French section. And during the 90s in general, the JCR Gauche Révolutionnaire led numerous battles trying to bring together activists who shared this understanding that a double task was required, building a revolutionary party, but also providing the means of to the working class and the youth of reclaim socialism as a true objective, as a true target. Certain points of view of that time are far from what Gauche Révolutionnaire defends today, but it gave us political experience. And in the early of this century, the organization disintegrated. After 10 years of fighting, often against the tide, a large part of the activists of the JCR Gauche Révolutionnaire took a sort of break, but a small group gave themselves time for debate to decide the future of the activist group, while continuing the produce of the newspaper, L'Égalité. And in fact, L'Égalité continued to carry the entire fight during a few years. And in 24, a special conference decided to reform the revolutionary left at the French section of the CWI. A constant of Gauche Révolutionnaire is to seek to address, through our political activities and our construction, the majority of young people and workers, through direct activist appearance in the street, stand, store, and demonstration at the doors of the factories and workplaces, and to run in a local or even national election. This is also how we were able to begin to establish ourselves and have a municipal representative elected in Petit-Quevilly, a councillor, in the popular suburb of Rouen, in Normandy. Our activists experienced and involved in trade union work, or even when they are very young or inexperienced comrades, are concerned with making the revolutionary Marxist program accessible to the broadest layers of the working class and the youth. Bring Marxist analysis and political training, as well as concrete proposal for current struggles, being the French section of the CWI for us means build with enthusiasm a revolutionary party for socialism in France and fight for it around the world. So we are very proud to be the French section of the CWI.